NamRA has released a public notice outlining important procedures related to various goods from non-Southern African Customs Union member states. Commercial goods valued at $500 or more, subject to duty as per Schedule 1 of the Customs and Excise Act, must be paid upon importation into SACU. This includes dry wild berries, commonly known as embe or bird plum, which falls under HS code 013.40.00. When imported from outside SACU for commercial purposes, informal traders must pay a 10% custom duty and either a 16.5% value-added tax or a flat rate of 20% based on the value of goods. The rate of custom duty varies for different commodities. For example, millet, maize, and wheat are duty-free and zero-rated for VAT regardless of their origin. In a move to ease mahangu and bean importation, small-scale importers are allowed to import 250 to 500 kgs per person per month for commercial use and 200 kg per person for personal use. Phytosanitary requirements are exempted within a 60 kilometers radius, but custom duty is still applicable to embe imports. Additionally, motor vehicle importers must provide several documents including a tax invoice, Southern African Regional Police Cooperation Organization's police clearance certificate, export documents, deregistration documents, vehicle registration certificate, and SAD 500 documentation. Furthermore, vehicles should not be older than 12 years. With regards to clothing importing, second-hand clothing requires an import permit from the Ministry of Industrialization and Trade, which is the export documentation, fumigation certificate from the exporting country, and SAD 500 documentation. The specific HS code for second-hand clothing is 6309.00.17. Importers must possess an export permit, import permit, phytosanitary certificate, SAD 500, transport and harvesting permit locally, and only VAT applies. Importers must possess an export permit, import permit, phytosanitary certificate, SAD 500, transport and harvesting permit locally, and VAT applies. Importers are advised to familiarize themselves with the requirements to avoid any complications. Donald Karisep, Business Today, Windhoek.